I know some people that aren't happy that he had to leave.
That guy's Gary Surridge, star of the Texas Gator Savers reality show and owner of the Gator Country Alligator Park and Sanctuary in Beaumont, Texas. And the animal he's talking about is this guy named Albert, an 11-foot-long, 750-pound, blind 34-year-old alligator from suburban Buffalo, New York. That's quite the dating profile. Now, if you think you've heard of this gator before, you're right. We told you about Albert a few months ago here on your news refresh, please subscribe if you don't, when authorities in upstate New York descended upon the home where Albert lived so that they could seize the creature.
I'm Albert's dad, that's all there is to it. He's like family to everybody.
Albert's dad here is a human named Tony, who's been taking care of the creature since he got it as a baby at an Ohio reptile show back in 1990.
He was 2 months old when I got him, he was captive born. He don't know nothing but people his whole life.
They had quite the arrangement. Tony gussied up this nice little area of his home for Albert to make the most of, complete with heated floors, an indoor pond, a waterfall, and even a spa jet. Your Equinox membership doesn't even pamper you that well. And Albert had become something of a community staple over the years, with Tony allowing locals to swing by and pose for photos with this unsecured creature. The problem is that New York State's Department of Environmental Conservation took issue with Tony's possession of the alligator, which they say suffers from numerous health-related issues, not just the blindness, but spinal complications too. As pointed out by the New York Times, while Tony had an Albert license that expired in 2021, the state's Environmental Conservation Department had adopted new dangerous alligator regulations in 2020, and they claimed that while they informed Tony of some safety changes he'd have to make to stay compliant for another license, he didn't do it and his Albert permit lapsed. Many locals nevertheless remain fans of this man and his exotic pet.
He's not having alligator get-togethers or parties, and he's just a neighbor, and he's a really nice guy, and he loves that alligator and treats it really, really well.
But back in March, several able-bodied authorities showed up to Tony's place to grab the gator.
My yard's swarmed with DEC cars, they're up the road.
And then they loaded Albert into the back of the cargo van and just laid him in there.
They wouldn't let me out here to see him taking him out of here.
After Albert's confiscation, the community rallied to Tony's defense. This all-caps petition, "Help us return Albert the alligator to his owner," as of press time is just a few thousand signatures short of its 200,000 goal. Some reasons for signing include, he wasn't bothering nobody, for Christ's sake give this man back his alligator, and there's more issues going around than a damn alligator, give this man his alligator back. And supporters like these girls who appear to be at school made their wishes known Ringo Starr style.
Hi, we hope you get your alligator back. Yeah, bring back Albert. He needs to come home. Have a lovely day, and we're praying for you. We're holding you in our hearts. Have a lovely peace and love.
After the authorities went full-on see you later alligator, they said a licensed caretaker would be in charge of Albert until they determined a permanent solution. And on Wednesday, after being rehabilitated in Massachusetts for a while, Albert was plopped down, poked at, and splashed in the face with water there at his new home at that Texas alligator ranch. This park says they house more than 450 gators, crocs, and reptiles received through nuisance rescues, donations, and other institutions. And these creatures will be given a comfortable home and adequate care for the rest of their lives. While this pocket of nature, with some kid who seems to be trying to test whether the gator is actually blind, might not be the same as an indoor pool with a spa jet and waterfall, the Texas Gator Wrangler believes this is a better environment.
All you have to do is look at Albert and know he really wasn't kept in the best conditions.
Tony's lawyer told local news he's still working to get Albert back, and they dispute reports that his gator permit was denied. In the meantime, let's all hope that Albert enjoys everything that nature has to offer.